Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Thursday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 7 of our Toronto Huskies franchise, and we are 6-0 after the win over the Pittsburgh Steelers 64-7 last episode. And let me tell you, our defense was tremendous. So, we're playing against the 2-3 New England Patriots in Foxborough, Massachusetts. So, this is our last road game before the bye week, and then next episode will be a home game, and then after the bye week we play the Patriots, but this time we'll be at home, so we got another home game after the bye week. So, check out the weekly awards from last episode. I will have the link to the video in the description if you guys want to check that episode out. Devin McCourty against the Pittsburgh Steelers. 6 tackles, 2 sacks, 1 interception, and 2 forced fumbles last episode. So he did heck of a great job. So without a further ado, I'll show you the team uniforms and we'll see you guys at kickoff. Alright, the New England Patriots are going to be wearing those 2007 era uniforms. The season that they went 16-0 on the regular season, the Tom Brady era. There was his 7th season with New England, so they're wearing their all-blue 2007 type uniform. So for us, the Toronto Huskies, we're going to be wearing our white for away uniforms with gray pants and gray socks. So without a further ado, we'll see you guys at kickoff.
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. New England Patriots versus Ben Roethlisberger and the Toronto Huskies.
Alright, it is kickoff time here at Gillette Stadium, so we're ready to return the kickoff as New England kicks this away, and Golden Tate will be ready to return, and it is a touchback at the 25-yard line, so we get to see Ben Roethlisberger and the Toronto Huskies step onto the field for the first time in this episode. So he's done really well this season. He's thrown many touchdowns. He's only thrown 1 INT, and that was against his former team last episode. He intercepted it to Minkah Fitzpatrick, so he throws it to Antonio Brown, his former teammate with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So Antonio Brown has 1,000 receiving yards this season. Congratulations to him. He might as well be he's going to wind up probably the receiver of the year. So Kyle Van Noy makes the sack on Ben Roethlisberger. So we lost 3 yards there on that play. So he could wind up being the receiving leader by the end of the year if he keeps up his great performances today. If he claims receptions like this, if he has over 100 receiving yards per game, so that's going to be something interesting. He'll wind up probably being the receiving leader of the year. So Antonio Brown jumps on into the end zone for Toronto's first touchdown of the game, 31-yarder, and it's going to be a 7-0 Huskies lead. Alright, we're going to use the zone coverage on the defense. So 1,008 receiving yards for Antonio Brown this season. So Mac Jones throws his first pass of the game for 7 yards there on that play. So this will be a 2nd and 3. So Damian Harris runs the ball, and he actually does get a first down for a gain of 4 on that play. 1st and 10. We're going to use the zone coverage here on the defense. So defensively, Mac Jones loses the ball, gets sacked, and Toronto makes a fumble recovery, so we're going to return this all the way to the end zone. That is a touchdown. Dante Hightower, the former Patriots linebacker, gets his first sack on the year. Carlos Dunlap makes that fumble recovery. The former Cincinnati Bengals defensive lineman there makes the fumble recovery, returns it to the end zone. So Mac Jones got sacked, lost the ball, Toronto recovers, and we score a touchdown out of this one. So it's now going to be 14-0. We're going to take a break. All right, so this is going to be a 1st down and 10. New England, by the way, got its second turnover after an apparent fumble. So recovered by Toronto. So Mark Ingram, the second, the Alabama product, gained about 16 yards on that play. 1st and goal for the Toronto Huskies. So we're going to hand this off to Mark Ingram. Gets this into the end zone for a touchdown. So we're almost at 500 offensive rushing yards this season. We're only like about 53 away from making that big 500 rushing yards. So this is going to wind up to be a really good game. We're leading 21-0, and we'll see you guys in the second quarter. All right, 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. Mark Ingram running the ball from 6 yards out, and we get this touchdown in. So this will be the second rushing touchdown of the game for Mark Ingram as he gets his 5th one on the season. So we're actually going to do a 2-point conversion here. So we're going to use the goal line. We're actually going to use a power O run play. So our game day goal is to have 5 passing touchdowns. We already have 3 of them. We just need 2 more passing touchdowns to make our game day goal completed. All right, we're in the zone coverage. 1st down and 10 from the 34. Mac Jones handing this off to Damian Harris. So Isaiah Wynn of the New England Patriots offense appears to be down and injured. By the way, Harris did not lose nor gain any yards on that play. So we've only allowed -2 rushing yards, so that's good to see. And Mac Jones, he's 2 for 3, 10 yards on that play. 3rd down and 10 now from the 34 for the New England Patriots. So he steps back to pass. He gets sacked. The ball is out. New England was lucky that they recovered. Melvin Ingram II made that sack there, as it will be 4th and 26. So they've lost 2 fumbles already. So this will be a 4th down and 26. So they punt this away at the 18. So we're ready to return this one. And look at Golden Tate go. So he's going to return this one. He gets stopped there at the 47. As this will be a 1st down and 10 from the 47. So we're actually going to use some Mark Ingram II. We're going to use a halfback stretch run play on 1st down and 10 from the 47. Hands us off to Mark Ingram, and he uses that juke move. Once at it, gets a 1st down at the 35. 6 rushes, 51 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day. 1st and 10, we're going to use a halfback stretch run play again on 1st down and 10 from the 35. So we're going to hand this off to Mark Ingram II, so he's going to run it out, uses that juke move once at it, jumps on into the end zone, touchdown Huskies. So we have 513 rushing yards this season, 35-yard rushing touchdown by Mark Ingram II, so it's now 36-0. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. All right, 2-minute warning is over. 3rd down and 3 now from the 41, 2 minutes to go in this 1st half, as Mac Jones loses the ball. And we recover again. Damon Harrison Sr. makes that fumble recovery as they lose the ball again. So I think this is New England's 4th turnover in this game. All fumbles, by the way. So we're going to hand this off to Mark Ingram. Uses that juke move, and he gets stopped at the 19, actually. So 174 yards allowed by New England today. So they've only allowed nearly 100 rushing yards. So We're going to run the ball again with Mark Ingram. He gets this one into the end zone for a touchdown. So that's going to be his 4th rushing touchdown of the game. And it's now going to be 43-0. So we're going to use the zone coverage on 1st down and 10 from the 36-yard line. They're going to throw this one out to Damian Harris. Mac Jones gets stopped at the 42-yard line. And we're going to use the zone coverage here on 2nd down and 4 from the 42. Mac Jones throws this one out to Damian Harris, and he gets stopped at the 48. And they're going to take that timeout here. And this is already the 2nd quarter, so we're going to use the man coverage here on 1st down and 10 from the 48. 58 seconds to go. So Mac Jones, he throws his first interception of the game, and it looks like CJ Mosley's going to return this one out. This is going to be a pick 6 for the Toronto Huskies, the first interception of the game. So that was a 49-yard return there, and the Huskies lead this one 50-0. So Mac Jones throws his first interception of the game. It was actually thrown intended for Jonnu Smith that time, but CJ Mosley claims it into the end zone, and that's going to be 50-0 Toronto. So we're actually going to see you guys in the second half. We're going to take a break. All right, it is still 50-0 as we begin the second half here in Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts, which is not too far from Boston. Returns this kickoff, so Patriots return it. They get stopped at the 28-yard line. This will be a 1st down and 10. And we're going to use a 4-3 formation here for the defense. So Mac Jones is ready to play some offense here. He is actually ready to throw the ball. And he throws this one out to the receiver, and we've only allowed -4 passing yards, and we've only allowed 2 rushing yards, so our throws it off to Kendrick Bourne. So Damian Harris runs the ball, gets stopped. So Isaiah Wilson, I think, is his first name. He is down and injured, apparently. So 2nd down and 10 for this Patriots offense. So Mac Jones, he's going to throw this one out to Harris, and he claims a reception, but he loses a couple yards or so on that play. 3rd and 15 now here for the Patriots. So New England, they're going to throw this one out, and this is intercepted by Adoree Jackson, the former Tennessee Titans secondary. Gets stopped at the 50-yard line. David Andrews also injured for this New England Patriots offense. This Patriots offense, they have been injured. So Adoree Jackson, by the way, claims his 4th interception. He only has 1 pick 6 on the year. And Mark Ingram is running the ball, and he gets stopped there at the 24. So he has 147 rushing yards today. And we're actually going to use the weak formation. We're actually going to use a passing play on 1st down and 10. From the 24, Roethlisberger throwing this one out to Rob Gronkowski. And he lost about 2 yards on that play. So what we're going to do is I'm thinking about using a play that could use Rob Gronkowski straight into the end zone. But this is 2nd and 12, so we don't want to lose any more yards on that reception like we just did. So Rob Gronkowski claims a reception, scores a touchdown for the Huskies, and this will be his 10th receiving touchdown on the year, and it's going to be 57-0 Toronto. There was a booth review call, and they were saying it was not a touchdown. So this is going to wind up being a 1st and goal at the 1. So Ben Roethlisberger, this will not be his 10th touchdown, but there is a flag on the play. So it appears that it is on a legal man downfield, Mekhi Becton, one of the offensive linemen. had that penalty. So we're going to use the Z curl pass play on first and goal now from the 6-yard line. The lucky thing about that was he didn't turn it into a second down. So Ben Roethlisberger, 100 passing yards today. So he is a 158.3 pass rating. Le'Veon Bell runs the ball, gets stopped at the 1 for only a gain of 5 yards on that play. But still, this is a 3rd and goal. And anything can happen on 3rd and goal. So I'm just going to run it in with Roethlisberger. And I get sacked. So Kyle Van Noy has 1.5 sacks today. And we're actually going to fake this field goal. Is there any play that has fake field goal? Yes. I'm in luck. There is a fake field goal play that you can use. So he sets back to pass. I'm going to fire this one out to the O-lineman. And that is going to be a touchdown. That was Andy Dalton, I believe, who threw that touchdown pass. So it's now going to be 57-0 New England. All right, 1st down and 10 from the 29-yard line. Mac Jones, he is going to throw this pass out. That is going to be caught but only gained for a yard to Hunter Henry, the former San Diego Chargers tight end. So this will result in a 2nd down and 9. So Mac Jones, he gets pressured down, but he doesn't necessarily get sacked. But Mac Jones has 2 INTs today. So Patriots ain't looking too good as we're crushing them 57-0. So our defense is probably number 1 ranked in this league. So this will conclude the 3rd quarter here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. All right, so this is going to be a 1st down and 10 from the 50-yard line. 1st down and 10, beginning of the 4th. New England throwing that incomplete pass. It was deflected there at the moment. We could have scooped it up and claimed it an interception. That would have been cool. But this is 2nd down and 10. So Mac Wilson. It is intercepted. Mac Jones, excuse me. Why did I say Wilson as his last name? Sheldon Rankins, by the way, claims an interception. So we're actually going to use some Andy Dalton for part of the 4th quarter. And Ben Roethlisberger threw for exactly 100 yards today. And interestingly enough, Mark Ingram ran for 147 yards today. And Antonio Brown claims that reception. So we're actually going to change up our tight ends here. We're going to put in some Jordan Hicks. And then I'm thinking about, let's see, I'm going to put in Rob Gronkowski. It's his return to New England today. He spent the 2010 to 2018 seasons with the Patriots alongside with Tom Brady. And glad to say, I was kind of surprised that he came out of retirement just to play football with Tom Brady on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So he took the 2019 season off. So that was a hiatus season for him. But then he returns in 2020 in a Tampa Bay Buccaneers uniform, claims a couple yards on that play. So that was a 25-yard reception there that time. And we are only 2 yards away from getting this one into the end zone. So Andy Dalton throwing this one to Jordan Hicks, the linebacker. Really, he's a linebacker, but I decided to put him in just to play a little bit of offense, because you really don't see that very much anymore of 60-minute men who play both offense and defensively. So 2nd and goal, Dalton back to pass, firing this one out to Zach Ertz, gets us into the end zone, touchdown Huskies, and it's now going to be 64-0 Toronto. All right, 1st down and 10 from the 34, 2:45 to go in the 4th. And they throw that pass. It's incomplete, 9 for 18, 65 yards, and 3 interceptions. So 2nd down and 10 from the 34, 2:42 to go in the 4th. And not enough points for New England to catch up. they can't score 64 points within less than 2 minutes and 37 seconds of the game, because they're going to wind up 2-4 on the regular season. So Jonnu Smith, the former Tennessee Titans tight end, claims that reception whatsoever. And we're going to use the cover 2 man coverage formation on 1st down and 10. So he's going to fire this one out. That's incomplete. So this will result in a 2nd and 10 from the 44-yard line. 2:10 to go. We're ready to play some strategic defense. Hopefully we could get a sack or an INT. And that is an incomplete pass there. So this will be a 3rd down and 10 from the 44-yard line. So 3rd and 10, 44-yard line. Mac Jones throws this one out. Incomplete pass, by the way. And this will result in a 4th down and 10. All right, we're at the 10-yard line. 2-minute warning is over. We're going to fire this one out to Corey Davis. Breaking a tackle, breaking another tackle. And oh, wow, look at him run the ball. He is going to roll this into the end zone. Shaq Mason for our Toronto Huskies offense appears to be down and injured. So there's 1:39 to go. We're actually going to run it to get a 2-point conversion. So Corey Davis, 3 receiving touchdowns on the year, and we lead this 72-0. All right, 1st down and 10 from the 16-yard line. Dalton throwing this one out to Rob Gronkowski, as he will get stopped at the 4. 156 yards for Andy Dalton today. So Dalton back to pass, firing this one out to Gronkowski. Claims this one into the end zone for a touchdown. So this will be his 10th receiving touchdown of the season. So it's now going to be 79-0. So Gronk claims his 11th touchdown on the year. We'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, 1st and 10 from the 35, 54 seconds to go. Throws this one out. That's incomplete. So we're going to use zone coverage here on 2nd down and 10 from the 35. 52 seconds to go. Mac Jones, he is ready to throw this one out. He's going to throw this one in deep to Kendrick Bourne. So clock's winding down pretty fast here in New England. So Toronto is leading this 79-0. So there's 22 seconds left. Clock's winding down pretty fast. So in other words, this wraps it up. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more content in the near later future. So 3rd and 4 now from the 26. They throw this one out, and that is incomplete. The game is over. Toronto crushes they shut out the New England Patriots 79-0. All right, Andy Dalton, 158.3 pass rating, 8 for 10, 4 touchdowns on the day, no INTs, 160 yards, perfect pass rating. So did Ben Roethlisberger have perfect pass rating. He had 100 yards exact and 1 touchdown on the day. Mac Jones did wind up with 3 interceptions. I think 1 or 2 of them returned for touchdowns. Mark Ingram, 147 rushing yards, 6 broken tackles, and 4 touchdowns on the day. So Corey Davis had a 90-yard touchdown. Zach Ertz had a touchdown. Damian Mumphrey, Rob Gronkowski, and Antonio Brown all claimed touchdowns in this episode. So quarterback sacks wise, Kyle Vanoy 1.5, Sheldon Rankins, Carl Lawson, and Dante Hightower, along with Mark Ingram and Devin McCourty, all had at least 1 sack. So Sheldon Rankins, Adoree Jackson, and CJ Mosley. CJ Mosley's interception winded up to be a touchdown, but there was a fumble recovery made by Carlos Dunlap in the first quarter, scored for a touchdown. So there was a fumble recovery made by CJ Mosley, Damon Harrison, Carlos Dunlap. So There were only 2 defensive touchdowns in this one, and I don't think there were any kickoff nor punt returns. So that wraps it up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next episode.